Welcome back, everybody. Get squinty-eyed. Welcome back to Ropeadope TV.
Quickest draw on East Philly.
Here we are, East Philadelphia, with a little bit of Western hinge. Fabian's
practicing,
working on his draw. That's good. No, just do that with a real gun to be in good shape.
Oh man.
Coming in with a little surprise for you. A new record coming out in July from Arthur Vint and Associates. The record is called Death Rides a Horse.
Nice.
And here we have the theme from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. The entire album is covers of I'm drawing a blank on the composer, the filmmaker.
Clint Eastwood?
No, you spaghetti western. Go to Italy for this one. Maybe we can Google this to deal with my. I'm outsourcing my memory right now, as I have been wants to do lately. Just good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, there it is. Ennio.
The answer is no.
Sergio Leone's, Ennio Morricone. I hopefully that's how you say it. Morricone. Yeah. I was getting it confused with the director, Sergio Leone. Woo! We are off to a fine start. That was both that was bad and ugly.
Clint Eastwood. I was off, but I wasn't off.
Well, yeah, he was in the movie. Yeah, absolutely. The whole album, and we're gonna get a couple of tracks, I think, from this on this show.
It's one of my favorite album covers. Arthur Vint.
Oh, from his Through the Badlands album.
Yep.
Yeah, you like that?
It's pretty badass. Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Arthur is a unique character. He's from the Southwest, and he lives in Brooklyn. I saw him in New York attending bar at Jazz Standard.
Nice.
No, Village Vanguard. And he is often can be seen with a Western shirt and even maybe a bolo or two. But,
is that his vibe generally, or just because of the album?
No, that's generally his vibe.
Nice.
And we just accidentally, by picking this up, muted the music. You got any ideas here? I'd
hit that one. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. On the side?
There we go. All right, so we'll go backwards. Ready? All right. Oh, no, that's the same one again. We got this. We got this. Here we got Aaron Dalton from Hugh. We might have played this song before, but we're probably going to play it again. Love this track from his upcoming record. Also due out in July.
Music from
style-wise, I think these two are pretty distinct as humans. The American West and the British North. Two different places. Both wonderful musicians and great people. So, here we are.
He had me at bass clarinet.
At bass clarinet?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a great sound.
Yeah.
I like it. I knew what you meant when you said that.
Bass clarinet?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know up until now that there was such a thing, but I got it. I heard that sound.
We got to be careful.
So here we are. We're back in East Philadelphia. We are struggling here with cold weather yet again. Cold and rainy, cold and rainy, cold and rainy. 2017.
We talked about that. It's like the what is it? Jet stream is low.
Nah, I'm not going on camera with my weather theories. Yeah, that's not good. So we've got a mixed bag here. Let's see what we've got up. I know you're supposed to do this, but let's see if you recognize any of these. So we got
I love what's coming up next.
What's next?
Auckland, and that was a big premiere today by Trevor Lawrence Jr. His debut album entitled Relationships. Excited about that.
July 21st.
July 21st.
Then we got a little interlude from Cat down here in East Philly.
Really?
Just a little.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
Oh.
A little track called T-Mart.
T-Mart.
Then we moved to?
Oh, I'm not even going to attempt to say that.
Nessun Dorma.
Nessun Dorma.
Featuring Stephen Costello.
Nice.
Matt Cappy's record. This is part of the church.
This is the church
section.
This is the Church of Church and State.
Yep. Then we have IDK from Christian Scott. aTunde Adjuah.
Ooh, nice.
Diapora record coming up.
And then Up and Away.
From?
What is it? What's the, how do you say that word?
Ampersand?
Ampersand. That's that's
Curly Q.
That's not T. Martin, but that's Pollyseeds.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna end out with A Fistful of Dollars. I have no idea where that's from.
That's the same record as the first.
Got it.
Western theme. Okay. All right, that's it. All
we have
unreleased music.
Yeah, we have a lot of unreleased this week.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. All of that stuff. That is stuff to come out. So don't Shazam it. Don't share it. Don't put it up on Napster.
Napster? Is Napster still around?
I'm joking.
LimeWire.
Just showing my age.
No, it's not around either. I'm sucking.
Remember that time when we started to get tired of the show and we lost our motivation?
Well, that's what I said. What are we going to talk about?
We're in the middle. We're in the doldrums. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to talk about today. We usually talk about what's happening with the label, so you can run down the schedule. Run it down
for the releases. Well, it's good tying into what this is, right? So tomorrow, actually, as a matter of fact, not your time, but our time tomorrow, we have a CD release party by Mr. Matt Cappy in South Philly, not East Philly. That's happening with his debut album.
It is Southeast Philly, by the way.
Southeast Philly. That is correct.
So you know.
Church and State, his debut album, which is just exciting personally for me. We also have coming up, the Pollyseeds. Right after that. No. Let me back it up.
No. We got a few more.
Let me back it up. You got to help me with this thing because I butcher it every time.
Modern Icon Recordings, run by Adrian Harpham.
Yes.
First release from Leia.
I'm gonna try that one more time. Leia.
Ah, you get better.
Leia. I'm practicing on my French.
Our apologies to President Macron.
Who's that?
What's next?
Got it. So after that release, that's coming out on the 9th of June. Then we have Andy Waddell coming up also on the same day.
I don't know if that's happening. That's an RSVP release, but I think that might get bumped.
A push? We gotta do a push?
Yep. I'm looking forward to hearing that, but I don't think we have the stuff yet.
Got it, no worries. So then we talked about Matt Cappy on June 16th, followed by the Pollyseeds on June 19th.
That's a single release.
That's a single.
It's going to hit on Zane Lowe's program on Beats One.
Nice.
Nice little thing, and I think there's a little interview with Terrace Martin, the producer.
That's exciting. Followed up by the following week, the 23rd of June, we have Christian Scott, Diapora, a part of a trilogy, the second album of that trilogy coming out.
Centennial Trilogy.
Centennial Trilogy. And is that accurate? That's the date, right? That's coming out, definitely? That's the push?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we might just wait on that one for a minute.
Okay.
Got a couple of things to tie up. But that'll be a Philly thing.
Well, after the Christian Scott on July 7th, we have Trevor Lawrence Jr. with just a single, Lovestone, that's featuring. Can I say who it's featuring?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Miss Leanne Rhymes. I'm excited about that album for a lot of reasons, but pushing right ahead on the same day, July 7th, we also have Hugh, who we heard from earlier today on the show.
Music from the Multiverse. Yeah.
Love it. We have 3. That's a push. No, that's coming.
That's push. Yeah.
Okay. And then actually on
this whole schedule is a mess. Just saying.
It's good.
Just saying.
That's why we talk it down. The 14th, July 14th, we have Terrace Martin presents the Pollyseeds, Sounds of Crenshaw, Volume Number 1.
Mm-hmm. Followed by a record. I'll field this one for you. It's a record from Ropeadope Store.
Yep.
Juan Pablo Arredondo Trio.
Thank you.
Excellent guitarist from I want to say Argentina, but I'm not positive. We'll put that in the credits. Then Arthur Vint.
Right. Also on the 14th of July, followed by the 21st.
Trevor.
Yeah.
And we round out the month with Unity. Unity is Power.
It's not a good one.
That is going to be an exciting record. Tune in to the next episodes of Ropeadope TV, next couple episodes, and we'll sneak some of that Unity music in. That is going to be a mind-boggling record. And then we take off for the month of August. We just go, we go to the south of France and relax because we made so much money on streams.
You're so funny. I got a question. Yeah. Do you remember a time where Ropeadope? Well, you have to, because the release schedule is insane. I mean, just looking at that, it says something great after something great after something great. Do you remember a time when the schedule for releases weren't as? Yes.
Was this busy, you mean?
Yeah.
Never. No, 4 years ago, we put out 8 records. 3 years. 3 years ago, 45 records. 2 years, another 45. Last year, 60 records. This year, it'll be probably get up to about 70 records. But it's also, it's just busier because the records are getting a lot more attention. There's a more dynamic mix of music. Terrace and Trevor over to Arthur Vint, and it's so diverse. So it's not like you push one record into a lane and then you're talking to a bunch of people about the same music. Right. We're out talking to people in different camps. Yeah. You are about each record, and it's not the same people. Those are different things. You're talking to Downbeat, or you're talking to Billboard, or you're talking to
Wall Street
Rolling Stone. So it's really spread out. We've made it really. I'll take the blame. I've made it really complicated.
Not complicated.
Yeah, I mean, by committing to a diverse group of musicians,
right,
to a diverse style of music, by committing to unknown artists and better-known artists, by committing to artist-driven and just call us when you need us to, we'll do whatever we can, kind of a vibe. It's this made this a really, really complicated and challenging place to be.
Busy's good.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I mean, I gotta get some rest now and then. With my surfing. Ocean water temperature just east of East Philadelphia, 54 degrees. I must say it is June 7th?
7th. It's pretty cold.
The coldest I ever remember was on July 4th. It was maybe 62 degrees. 1 year, and that was extremely unusual. So, surfing's not happening. So, this Ropeadope is the rainy day fun book. It's cold in East Philly, and you can't surf. So, what's a person to do but put out some records? Why not? Why don't we? Let's release some music until the surf's up again.
Please tweet that. Please, Nick, you got that? Nick's got that.
He's going to tweet it?
It's a good tweet.
Don't we do our tweets at like 5 a.m. and rant? Isn't that the new rule?
Really?
I think so. Yeah. You got to wait till your staff is gone. Just sneak into the executive potty and tweet away. You know,
I'm picking up what you're putting down. It took me a second. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who's this?
If I were, this is Stephen Costello on the Matt Cappy record. Yeah.
Go ahead, I cut you off.
I mean, it's kind of tough with a song like this to give it a snippet, but let's give it a little bit. That is really exciting.
Now, when you compare
to have that on a record,
from the chill, moody cut to the Stephen Costello cut on the same album.
Well, you know, Matt is a really fascinating individual. That, you know, some people are out there talking up everything they do, you know, and they broadcast it all over town. I'll take that. Matt's just kind of Matt. He's just chill, you know. But then you know, you kind of, the more you learn about him, the more diverse his musical taste and interest is. And he's brought this all together on one record. He's got the groove. He's got the hip hop. He's got the opera. He's got the
Latin soul.
The Latin. Yeah, it's really stunning. And you know, I wrote together with Matt in the bio about, you know, the album serves as sort of a travelogue of like what Matt's experiences have been. I mean, I guess you're a trumpet player, you get called to play in a lot of different scenarios, right? Especially if you've got the skill and the tone that he has. So yeah, he's been in all those environments. He's been called to be a musician there, but he took something from it, put in his own thing. Instead of going back and just doing his core thing, he stretched himself and did things, you know.
Good way to say it.
He poured his experience right into the album.
What a humble cat too. So I talked to him earlier today about the release party. You know, you're excited. You know what's going on. You know, he was rehearsing for it, and he was telling me about, you know, the attendance and the pre-sales and all that stuff. And I'm like, he's like, well, you know, none of that really matters, you know, because Mr. G is going to be there tomorrow. Mr. Garton, Mr. G, was his elementary school music teacher that put him on the path of what Matt Cappy is today.
Really?
And
he's coming?
And he's coming tomorrow.
Nice.
And he was the most excited about his 4th grade music teacher who put him on the path being there for his CD release party tomorrow.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. That's East Philly right there.
Yeah.
I assume so, yeah. The diversity of music just blows my mind. I mean, I got a sense of a little of it that mathematically it's all pretty darn similar. Right? But it's kind of like you walk into the same house like a million times and it looks different every time you go in. Right? How is that possible? How can one person play the trumpet like that and it sounds so much different?
This is like
in very similar compositions. I mean, not similar, but, you know, structurally.
I think this is like the interlude album to the trilogy because it really is like, it's a turn from Ruler Rebel.
Yeah.
A slight turn.
Yeah, no. It feels very different.
yields off to the left a little bit.
So you're pre-paving exactly what's gonna happen with the emancipation procrastination.
I just know that it's just going to be. I mean, that's my feeling with it. And he's another interesting cat. You know, I had a chance a few times to see him live. Super articulate and not just. It's not for him. It's not just about the music. It's where it all began for him. It's really cultural. It's really just about people and about love. And with all the
he's not just playing his horn.
No, man. Yeah. No, that's his vehicle to express what's in his heart, and that's really obvious in performances. The people he has with him performing with him on stage, in the recordings, and it's just great. It's great addition.
Yeah, I mean, Christian Scott aTunde Adjuah. I hope I always say that right, or I am saying it right. I mean, it's really fascinating because I think that it's hard when you're in a time to really understand the chaos of it, and there's a lot of chaos around right now. But if you could zoom out for a minute, you get the sense that this is a really exciting time, because I don't know that artists always had this much flexibility and this much room to just not just make it a job playing music or even writing music, but to make it a life and not just a life anymore. It's to make it a leadership role in communicating to the world. You know, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
This track,
Pollyseeds, yeah.
Yep.
Of course. Oh, that's that Pollyseeds thing, right? Yeah. That's a Pollyseeds? Yeah.
Give me space on our way to high things. Make me out, set your sights to higher.
That's got to be YN, right?
No, I think we talked about this earlier, right? It's not Rose. It's not YN.
You know what? We went to the credits, and the credits were listed wrong in the master spreadsheet.
Oh.
Because it didn't have vocals. That's what tipped me off. I was like, I think these credits might be wrong.
So it is YN.
I kind of feel like it might be. I'm waiting for a text
To get confirmed.
back to confirm. Yeah. Because everybody's asking. I'm like, I don't want to get this wrong. It does kind of sound.
Yeah.
Just got that sultry, sexy. Yeah?
I don't know.
No way to get in.
It doesn't matter for me, because I just said, that YN had a sultry and sexy voice, so I get credit for that.
I was talking
Even
about
if
her
I'm
earlier
wrong,
today.
right? Yep. There you go. YN Vaughn, The Pharmacy, The Emotions. All right?
Her father, let me get this right, her father was a writer for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wayne Vaughn.
Wayne
right?
Vaughn.
Yeah.
So
YN is some sort of mix of Wayne. Switch it around.
very, very musical family, a Pollyseed. It's funny, all the Pollyseeds has this really, interesting background. Even the young guys, they're all doing something, have done something. There must be a method to Terrace's madness. I don't quite understand it. Don't know if I ever will. But
I think it's just vision, and I don't think it's just Terrace. I think Terrace moving this along, but it's a concept that everybody gets, so everybody's following it, and so they're all just going. Really excited for this record. I mean, I hope that it just makes huge waves.
Well, last week, one of the IG tracks was released, Intentions. In a week, a million plus listens on SoundCloud.
Yep.
Rolling Stone featured, and then all these publications started picking it up, and this craziness.
Yeah, it's good, and I can't wait for everybody to hear the rest of the record and support your local artist. which local now means global. So everybody's local. Well, man, I think all we did really here, or what we did tonight, was just run down what the schedule's like, and we're kind of in that, I can feel the coast zone come for like about 3 weeks or so as we get into mid-July.
How come?
Because we're prepping all this stuff. Because you're in grind. Like, I'm signing them. And I'm getting things started, and then you don't feel like that because I already handed off the ball. I'm the quarterback right after the handoff on the run. And you got about 70 yards. So it's like, go. But you'll feel it in a little bit with the coast.
I think so.
And then it'll be a second before we get into September releases with announcement of new labels.
Yes.
New records. Sarah, Elizabeth Charles, Shantae Can, Frank Catalano,
Nathan Deshawn.
Ghost Note, Nathan Deshawn, Richard X. Bennett, The Kandinsky Effect.
Shantae?
I'm just bragging now. Todd Clouser with John Medeski, J.T. Bates.
Oh, nice.
Black Dynamite, Mike Mitchell, another Escaper record. What did I miss? There's more. I know there's more. Nah, can't talk about that one. Can't talk about that one yet. The Kandinsky Effect, Nathan, Sarah, Chet Doxis, B. Slade.
Wow.
Yeah. La Pingos Orchestra. Man, it's just.
Oh, they're certain.
But we're gonna have a little lull there.
Wait a minute.
We're gonna have a couple of weeks off.
Let me see this.
Yeah, where we can count the streams.
Oh, I wanted to say Escaper. They're
We just sit around here, have a whiskey, and just count how many streams, and then give the artists their money and see if there's any.
What's the number?
If there's any left for us.
How many streams equals an album?
How many streams equals an album? Depending on what service and how the guys in the back room feel. Anywhere from 2,500 to 4,000
equals one album.
Equals the purchase of one album. Right. All right. Man, I think we're coming to the end. We're taking. This is wait, I just want to say it. I'm ready to like go. A Fistful of Dollars, the main theme. I want to just listen to this album and then watch the movies with the sound down.
And put this on?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get Arthur in here.
It's so dramatic. It's so wonderful. I don't know if people have watched these old westerns. If you had, they're just so like,
as a
what
kid.
an era and what a thing. There was just this mystery and this really feels like real in a surreal way. Don't know how to describe it, but
not like Back to the Future 3. You guys remember that?
Not like Back to the Future 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, right. No, this is epic stuff. This is epic stuff. And if you want to know epic, watch that Grateful Dead documentary.
You were saying that.
Yeah, there's some footage in there of Neil Cassidy. I'm always focused on Neil. I think I might share the same personality disorder. I don't know, but Jack Kerouac. This is like old footage of Kesey and stuff. Just really crazy stuff. That's very cool. And the point is, it's like epic. It's real. It's beyond what our time is, and we're out.
Love
Fabian
it.
Brown, Ropeadope TV.
Lewis.
Thank you. Check the credits. Support your local musician. Tip your local bartender.
Drink your whiskeys.